Hi, my name is Rishit. I'm Chief Product Officer at Truecaller.
Hello, my name is Rosario Leo. I'm Chief Technology Officer.
Hi, I'm Lindsay and I'm the Director of Brand Marketing.
And today we're going to read some of your tweets and try to answer them.
No, you can say this one. It's just like a segue after the next. You need to take that one too. I don't know, you need to take this one too. So,
Dude!
here goes the first one. Is Truecaller a Chinese app? No, Truecaller is not a Chinese app. In fact, Truecaller is developed by a Swedish company with multiple offices in India and Africa and headquarters in Stockholm, Sweden. When I moved in 2013, we had even a smaller office. It was actually a like low-ceiling attic, one of these back streets over here. I actually remember when we moved in this office, how much bigger it felt. It felt like we couldn't have possibly filled it. And then I remember exactly how it felt when we left. That actually we had outgrown it. And
Yeah, I remember my first few days at this office. I remember ringing the bell and walking inside, and there were people even sitting in the lobby. We had desks in the lobby because we had just run out of space at that time. So it was great to see the buzz in the office.
Where does Truecaller get its data? So first and foremost, Truecaller is an app that millions of people rely on every day to identify who is calling. And the most important part about that feature of the caller ID is that it actually will identify the numbers. So for starters, we have over 250 million people who have registered on Truecaller that want to be a part of making communication safe and efficient. So they will register their true names on Truecaller, knowing that they will be identified to other users. Second part of where we get our data, we have partnerships with public directories all around the world. If everybody was still here, not during a pandemic, this is where they would sit. But we are practicing social distancing.
yeah, but the easiest, the answer there would be,
Here's another one. Truecaller will upload your entire list of contacts and open it to the internet. No, that's not true. In accordance with the Google Play Store and iOS App Store policies, we don't upload your phone book or make it public in any way. Does Truecaller sell my data? No, absolutely not. Truecaller does not sell your data and never has sold your data, and we have no plans to do so either. Here's another one. Why is Truecaller accessing iPhone Clipboard as soon as I open the app? So we access your clipboard so that you can easily copy and paste into Truecaller. We only look for a number that you might want to search for, and we disregard all the other information straight away.
everyone's asking for the same. I'll start from the top again. You have time, no?
All the time in the world.
Even after disconnecting the call, Truecaller continues the call for 4 seconds, thus eavesdropping on the call. No, of course not. We don't listen to your calls, and we don't want either. We don't control the call disconnection, so it's probably your phone that takes time to do that while you hang up.
There are so many, there's so many great questions here. Oh, there's a meme. You know what my favorite meme is? I think it's gotta be the Usain Bolt one about the call alerts. I mean, that was genius. This is from Woodlando. Why do you need all these permissions? That's a really good question, and it's completely valid. The short and simple answer is we need the permissions to make the app technically work how you expect it to work. However, all of our permissions are not necessarily needed. So we have a set of permissions that are needed to make the app work, and then we have a set of permissions that are optional that you can toggle on and off. And we'll link this down below, but we have a site where you can see all of these permissions and you can choose how you want to turn them on or off. So when I joined Truecaller back in 2012, there were about 12 people in the company. So we were quite small and very startup-like. And I remember on my first day, we had just hit 8 million users. Like, okay, so we basically have the population of Sweden using our app. That's insane. That was insane. And now we have over, at the time of filming this, we have over 250 million users, which is even more insane.
Jag har den nya iPhone.
Okay, dance your way back.
Okay, maybe I can do this one.
There is no certain, no, it's mine. Let me give.
Go.
The next one is not exactly a tweet, but we got an interesting question from a user on our Facebook page. I know everyone's asking the same question, but can you give Kim's number? Any Kardashian would do. But we actually don't know if we have their numbers, but even if we had them, we would not give them away.
You know, this is our third office in Truecaller, and this is, honestly, it's my favorite. You can see our old office is actually, well, it's so far out. It's not like you're gonna see it.
Yeah, that was the entrance. 15. Yeah, this was the entrance. So I still think of us as a startup. I think we have so many more problems left to solve in communication to make it more safer and more efficient. We have so many other countries that we need to grow in. I think the next 5 years is going to be as much fun and as much of a roller coaster ride as the last 5 years have actually been.